Let it
Let
flow.
it flow.
Y'all just let it flow.
Yeah, we'll be doing a track together. Remember that? What's going on, creative people? Okay. Today's guest. First off, this is Creativity is an Idea podcast, and I am your host, Pyeric. And today's guest is called Drina J. Drina JJ. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
You said you were nervous, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I am nervous.
Okay. All right, I'm doing all right.
Okay, I'm sorry. See?
You're good. You can trash anything you want here. You just have to leave some bills on the floor when you go. Hey, I'm a comedian. Anyway, creative people, folks out there, creative, entertaining admirers, and all those good people out there. This is Drina J.
Yeah.
She is a music artist, a songwriter, and she even has her EP, her EP out, which she gave me a copy. I've seen her do her stuff on Instagram. I've had good testimony about her from some of her friends, and it's not that because she's our friend, that's why we're sending this. No, they know what she does, and that's why they're telling me she's good at what she does. So it's a pleasure for me to have her here. And Drina, are you ready? All right, that sounds good. That sounds good. So, Drina J, who are you?
Well, my name is Drina J.
Mm-hmm.
Not Drina JJ. It's silly, so. No, I'm just I'm a singer, songwriter, R&B and soul artist. I'm a visionary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very creative. I love, do what I do. Give me a pen and paper, watch me work. You'll like my vibes. So, yeah.
Give me a pen and paper and watch me work.
Yeah, I don't like to do like my lyrics on the phone. I think it's so weird. Do it digital. I just think writing on pen, have a pen and piece of paper and write it down. It's very natural to me. So yeah. I like doing it that way.
Get to feel the flow.
Yeah, and put your thoughts, actually write your thoughts down. It just go from your brain to your arm and straight out your your hand, and yeah, I like it that way.
Okay, we have someone doing biology here. All right. I didn't know you're a biologist.
You
Anyway,
silly.
So, Drina, tell me, you've answered who you are. So, how was your childhood like, dear?
My childhood is very good, very great. I really don't have too much to complain about. I grew up in the 803 area, Lancaster, South Carolina, which is like 50 minutes away from Charlotte, but we still a part of Carolina, so don't forget it. But it was a good childhood. Both my parents raised me and my grandparents, so I do have an old spirit. I grew up in a church, started singing from there, and that's basically it. Really nothing to complain about. I'm the only child, so I'm not spoiled.
So, okay, the other way around. Okay, good.
I'm not spoiled. No, I'm just playing. No, I am the only child, so I think that's where my creativity come from too, being the only child. So you just talk to yourself all the time and stuff like that. But I'm not crazy though. So yeah, but I had a great childhood. My family is great to me and everything. So yeah, great childhood.
Yeah, that is good. The only child. You know what? When someone say, "Oh, but I'm not this though,"
No,
but I'm not
crazy.
that though.
I'm not.
Then she's probably partially.
Nah.
I wish some of you were watching. You see what she was doing to the camera. Anyway.
Yeah.
And you from where?
Lancaster, not Lancaster.
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 Come down in Lancaster, South Carolina, and say Lancaster, and see what people from my hometown would say to you.
Okay, I didn't say anything. So you are over there, 45 minutes from here, and you set up. You did sing the national anthem for the Charlotte night.
Yep, I did.
And you also went to the American Idol.
Yep, American Idol.
And fortunately, she was able to go to the first stage, the second stage. Actually, the re-audition, right? Is that what you?
It's a pre-audition.
Pre-audition, not re-audition.
Yeah, pre-auditions.
Pre-audition, and for some good reason.
Funny, man.
She had to come. She couldn't proceed to the next one. But I guess that's how people get to find themselves and perform.
That's true.
Good.
That is so true. That is so true.
That's good. So it was good, you were able to accomplish those things because from time to time they do add confidence to who you are and what you want to do. And it sort of reinforces your belief about what you plan to do in life.
Yep.
To even, let me tell you this. I'm digressing a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this guy. Oh, he'll be listening. I saw him. He had some. He was playing guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Is it guitar?
Guitar.
Yeah, he was playing guitar and he was leaving with his girlfriend. I was like, yo, how long have you been playing? Yada, yada. We were talking. I'm like, so do you really take this serious? Do you think it's going to take you somewhere? And he said something which got me confused. And I was like, am I hearing him correctly? Am I correctly hearing him? And he was like, oh, I don't think it's going to, I highly doubt it's going to take me anywhere.
Oh.
And I'm like, all of a sudden, my mood changed. Like, yo, I'm trying to talk to this guy to see how I can, provide any assistance to help him. And he was like, I highly doubt. He repeated, and I'm like, so you mean you highly doubt if it's going to take you anywhere?
So what are you doing it for?
It's hobby. And
it's not real.
And I'm like, okay, good, okay.
It's not real.
What makes you say that? And he was like, oh, I don't really put all my time in it.
Well, you wasting your whole time, really.
It's
you wasting life.
Yeah. So his perception will change from time to time. I hope if he plans to take it to the next level, he becomes consistent and put in 100% into it,
Right. I mean, if he's not feeling it, then don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. That's just like with anything, like whatever you're doing. This is like a job.
Mm-hmm.
See, my job, I work for the Postal Service, so, I don't want to do it, but I am chasing my dream as a singer because that's my passion.
Mm-hmm.
But a job, I don't want to work for nobody. Like, who wants to work for somebody? But, you have to crawl before you walk. So, like, that's, like, my main thing. I will get there because I know it because this is what I want to do. Like, this is my career that I want to pursue. Mm-hmm. So, of course, I'm going to put my all into it. I'm going to manifest. Like, once you manifest everything work out for you. So, yeah. I mean, that's crazy. He doubted it.
Yeah, he highly. He used the word highly. I highly doubt. And it took me a while to digest that.
What made him get that, like, that mindset?
He knows. It's good to know what you're doing. It's good to know yourself.
Yeah.
To know that, okay, that's what I think. I think he knows that he's not putting in his 100%. And he's just doing just for hobby. Cool. Just for the thrill of it.
That's just like with people going to school. Because, I mean, if nobody don't want to go to school, don't do it. I mean, if your heart is not in it, don't do it.
Hey. Teachers need to pay bills.
That's right. Pay bill and die.
We need to buy schools, books, and, we need to buy other stuff. We need to...
That's right.
It's a economy. It's a system. Let's work it out.
Ooh.
So it's good. So people need to go to school.
Well, yeah.
I'll let my
kids,
if
that's what you want to do.
I'll let my kids go to school.
All of your kids.
I'll let my kids go to school.
Yeah. If that's what they really want to do, if that's what they really want to do, I'm going to be behind them 100%. So
Yeah.
I don't have any kids though. But whenever you got 7, right?
Yeah, I'm working on that. Yeah, in my brain now. Anyway, let's get back on track.
All right.
Creative people and admirers. So, Drina, tell me, what event wouldn't you forget?
Okay, so I have 3. The 2 that you mentioned as well.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was 11 or 12 years old, I was in the singing competitions. Like when I was little, I always been in singing competitions. And it's this one particular singing competition. I wanted to go out with my friends because they was going to a Halloween festival.
Mm-hmm.
My mom said, no, you don't need to go because the singing competition was like 2 days after.
Mm-hmm.
She said, no, you don't need to go because if you go to a haunted house, your voice is going to crack and you're going to be hoarse. I said, no, I'm not. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just walking around. It was cold. Just like it'd be cold around October because it's fall.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's fall time. And she let me go. I got there with my friends. It was cold. Didn't have no scarf around my neck. And next thing I know, I came home, I woke up, I was hoarse. I was like, oh my gosh. My mom said, see, I told you, you're so hard-headed, I told you. So the day after that, I had to sing at the singing competition. Yeah, man, oh my gosh. Like, I remember it to this day, and like, they was like, Drina, my queen. And then it was like the last 2 rounds too. It was the last 2 rounds. It was me, this guy, and this girl. We was the only 3. Mm-hmm. I could have made it too if I didn't, if I listened to my mama to this day, I could have made it. So I got up there, I was singing Alicia Keys, If I Ain't Got You. Man, when I opened up my mouth, some people want it all. I remember to this day, my mom said, see there. But I mean, it made me realize, you can't, like, you just cannot, like, you listen to your parents, basically. Listen to your parents. Like, I was so embarrassed. Like, everybody was like, oh my God. Like, they was looking forward to me, like, winning. Everybody just came out to watch me, and I fucked it up.
She fucked it up.
I did.
Oh.
Oh my God, I was so sad. Like, I remember it to this day. And then, you was telling them about American Idols, and then I tried out. I made it through the pre-auditions, and it was at the Charlotte's Bobcats Arena. It was a lot of people there. My mom said, how about you go try out for it? I said, okay, cool. I went, me and her and my dad, we went out to go try out for it. It was a lot of people there, and I went there, I sung, I made it. So they said they gave me a thumbs up, so I made it. And it's like, people who couldn't sing, they made it too. But the show is for the ratings and everything. So I made it through the pre-auditions. In order to see Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey, that's when season 12, I want to say, around that time in 2012, that's when they was there. And, in order to go through the pre-auditions, you can go see them. So I made it through the first round and second round. But the third round, I didn't make it. And it kind of had a toll on me because, like, damn, like, American Idol told me no. But, I kept on going. And then the third thing, the event that I remember was me singing for the national anthem for the Charlotte Knights. It was a great experience, too. I liked it there a lot. My mom, she had the CN2 news there. My family came out. It was great. I loved it, though. I went to go try for that. And they sent me an email, say, hey, Drina, we would like for you to come out and try for the, try out for the national anthem. I made it, and then they emailed me back saying you got the part. So I went out there, did my thing.
And I believe that was out of a lot of people, right?
Yeah. It was like a lot of people. I was so nervous, but it was a great experience. I can look back and like, I sung the national anthem for the Charlotte Knights baseball team. It was good. I loved it.
So that's Drina, and those are her 3 events she would never forget.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll sing for the president someday. Anyway.
You gonna sing for Trump? That's how you feel?
The president. You don't know when.
That's how you feel? Well, it was good.
Trump is my guy. Anyway. So let's look at this way.
Mm-hmm.
When and how did you decide to do music?
When I started singing with my mom, when I was very little, I used to sing at home all the time, and she always used to tell me, J.C. Penney was a big thing, clothing store, or just a store back then. It was real big. And my mom, she told me, you always be in the mirror talking some J.C. Penney doing it right. I used to make up my own song in my head every time I used to sing in the mirror, and people, they used to walk by me and say, that little girl can sing, just making up stuff. So I started singing with my mom ever since I was little because, she was a choir director. So really, I didn't have a choice but to sing. Mm-hmm. So, she gave me the mic, and I didn't want to sing. She'll look at me in front of everybody in church like, if you don't sing, I'm going to smack you. You know how black mom, you for the shit. I'd be like, I'd be singing. So that's how like I started. And then plus like my granddad, he had a quartet choir called Spiritual Harmonizer. So my family, they very musically talented. My uncle, he played drums, and my uncle, he also played the guitars. I have another uncle who played the guitar too. So I got a lot of musical people in my group, in my family. So it's real nice. Yeah, that's how I started wanting to do music and started to get serious. Without them pushing me to do it, you
wouldn't have been singing.
I mean, I would, but like I have like a lot of talent and like my vision for my career, like, yeah, it's time to like actually like get this thing rolling. So yeah.
That is good. So Drina, tell me, you doing this, I believe you said your mom influenced you, your granddad also.
Yeah.
So who would you consider as your influencer?
My family and the musical artists who I look up to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I study, especially like Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill, Fantasia, D'Angelo, Janelle Monáe. Like, they're like my favorite. I have so many more, but like, and Jill Scott too. I really do look up to them because they can write. They are actually talented, and they are actually true artists. Like, and they put on great live performances. So I look up to them, and just look up to their their creativeness, and just follow their footsteps. But have my own lane as well. So yeah, and basically my mom and my granddad really influenced me to kind of push me, like, to don't give up on singing, like, just keep going with the singing. So yeah,
that's good. And I do know you have your EP here, which I will show the audience. So if you're watching, if you're listening on YouTube, my bad. If you are listening on any podcast platform like Stitcher or Android, Google Play podcast or iTunes podcast, you can check the description and click a link which will lead you to the YouTube video, or will lead you to her Instagram account for you to check out what she's up to, and maybe, or by the time you're checking, she should have a link which will lead you to her work. And she'll tell us more about what she has been up to, and the things she has out there now. So just stay tuned and listen. But before we talk about all that, Drina,
Pyeric.
tell me. So, day in, day out, right? Doing this music, I think it got to a time you realized certain things were stopping you. And if I should even bring this Newton's law in, it says, I'm paraphrasing, in order for you to go up, you have to let certain things down.
Yeah.
So what was holding you back, and what did you do to move forward?
I would say what really had me down was the whole American Idol. Yeah. Because, and then, like, when I was had singing competitions, I got cheated, really. And then, like, they booed the little girl. Because, I was doing this when I was young. Like, they actually booed the little girl. And they was like, you should have won, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But, it's cool. But, just like going through those type of stages, being in competition, you get told no so many times. And, like, especially American Idol, like, being told no by a big TV show with a bunch of singers everywhere and being told no, like, it has, a little trigger. But I was down, I just stopped singing. I did. And, like, my mom and my dad, they got on me a lot, especially my dad. He was like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, you always be told no all the time. You got a lot of talent. People, they overlook it. He said, forget that, keep doing what you're doing. Like, people, they're going to recognize you. And, just overthinking, too. Just overthinking about a lot of stuff. Like, that really, like, had me down. But in order for me to, like, get through that, I just had to stop overthinking a lot and just stop putting myself down and actually be like, you know what, bump all that. When somebody tell you no, you keep going. Like, just don't even stop. Don't even worry about it. Don't even have that plan in your mind over and over again when somebody try to tell you no. It's yes all the time. Like, you are the shit. Like, you keep going and do what you have to do. And just, basically. But yeah, I had to let that go, overthinking and just, like, thinking that you're not too good, but you really are good. Like, everybody's good in whatever they do. So yeah, that really had me. It had me a little bit. Yeah.
That was became
like that was like a little breakup or something. You know how that feels. Like, no, like, damn, like,
Damn, wow.
Yeah, it had me down.
No.
Yeah.
I'll sit down and.
Or that's like your mama. Yo, can we go to McDonald's? No, you got McDonald's money. Like, oh, damn. Like, but that's how it be. But you be heartbroken. Like, dang, I really want some chicken nuggets.
Feelings.
Yeah.
Feel a lump now.
Exactly. But that's how I felt, and, like, I was like, yo, it's crazy. But I didn't let I brushed that off to the side and just kept on going.
That is good.
Yeah. You know, with anything you do, you know, just brush it off and keep it going.
Good. Drina, so, hey, let me ask you, dear, Drina J, what do you do day in, day out? Because first off, you have to do something. There was this saying, like, anybody who does something that goes wrong and anybody who does something that goes right, there are certain things you're doing which is giving them that results. So what do you do day in, day out or differently for you to see progress?
Just practice, really, because practice does make perfect. Like when I first started off actually like doing music, and my very first performance, like I was like standing still and like not actually like moving the crowd. Not actually like moving the crowd. I think like with live performances, like you have to be very creative on stage, and like that is your time to be creative. So I was very still, but like when I look at my artists who I named that I look up to and study their craft, like they actually move the crowd with like their energy and like just being themselves on stage. So I had to get out of that and actually like, you know what, stop being so shy, stop standing still, and actually like be me when I sing and just let go and just, you know, move the crowd really. So yeah, just basically like, you know, practicing, just letting the music feel me, you know. Basically that's what it is really. Yeah,
it is what it is. So you have to practice day in, day out, so that you can see progress. So that's what you do every day.
Yeah, you know, practice really.
Yeah, that is good. So at this point, you're going to share something with your audience, and you've been doing music for a while now. So you would have at least 3 helpful tips you can give them. And since you've been around the block a while in life, you would have at least, I would say, 3 helpful general tips about life, which would, you know, help someone or reinforce what someone is trying to do in life in general. So tell them, what 3 helpful tips could you give, or tell me, what 3 helpful tips could you give about music?
Well, with anything really, you know, don't let nobody steal your joy.
How?
Why would you want to do that? Roll the window up on them. No negative vibes. Come on now. Come on now. You know, never give up on your dreams, and just keep pushing and always stay focused. Then it's 4. But, you know, add that one on there too.
So 1, don't let anybody steal your joy.
/
Don't allow that negative vibe into your zone. And push up. Keep going.
Stay focused. Stay focused.
Stay focused.
Never get distracted. Stay focused, because it's easy to get distracted.
Hell yeah. I can testify.
Yeah, it is. It is. So stay focused. And number 3, never give up. Never give up. So I had to go through that whole 3 steps. You know, my family always told me to always stay focused, never give up, and don't let nobody steal your joy. And do it that way.
You saying that, I believe when I even ask you about the 3 tips about maybe life in general, it's still going to be the same, because you apply that to music.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, if you want to be great at what you do, you're going to have to. Seriously, I mean, it's going to be like certain things, certain people going to come to you. But, you know, you're going to have to block that and actually, like, keep going forward with your, you know, with whatever you have going on. Just keep going forward.
Yeah, I'm going to make you remember something. So,
what's up?
Tell me, during your music career now, like, what have you learned? Like, okay, this is how to go into the studio and book a time, or do this and make sure this guy don't take your money. And Bud the rapper said, BUD, he was like, it's people's livelihood. I know if you're not careful, they'll take your money.
Yeah, they will. Like you have to be very careful. You have to be serious. Like you have to be on your A game with people, because it's some evilness. Yeah.
You felt some before?
Yeah, I mean, energy. You can feel that. Like you can actually feel people's energy, because you just feel it.
You just feel it.
Yeah.
Well, that's something.
Yeah, you can tell. I mean, you can catch people's vibes if they're good for you. If they're not, you can catch that. You right now, you know.
I've been hiding my
Yeah.
I've been hiding my, just like a lie detector. I'm able to deceive it. Anyway, hey,
Yeah.
so tell at this point you're going to tell them about what you have out,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what? You're going to vanish from the scene now,
Okay.
and please hand me that
Okay.
EP. So, creative people, creative entertaining admirers, and all those good people out there.
Yep.
If you are listening on any podcast platform, I would encourage you to check on YouTube or click the description.
Mm-hmm.
Click a link in the description, and you get to see what I'm about to show you.
Yep.
I'm showing it says
Soulmatic.
Soulmatic.
Yes.
And it's an EP you have,
Yeah,
right?
EP. Yeah, my very first project like I ever put out. Yeah.
So we're gonna call it MFEP. My very MVF EP. My very first project. So this is it. If you can see it.
Yep.
If not, click the description. You should see more. And at the end of this episode of her episode, you're going to hear.
Yep.
You know what? I'll give you one track for you to listen.
Downtown.
Yeah, that's gonna be a banger. So, would you want to tell us something about this EP you have?
This is my very first project. It came out June 22nd. It's on my cousin's birthday, so I dropped it on his birthday. Shout out to Neil. I wanted to be soulful with R&B because I grew up listening to the 90s era.
Mm-hmm.
90s era, and you know, they always talk about love.
Mm-hmm.
Love, and like I wanted to bring that feeling back because now it's very rare that you hear artists sing about love because everything's so trap nowadays. You know, not knocking it, but like I wanted my lyrics to speak about love and people can relate to it. So you know, and I call it Soulmatic because you know, black people, we have soul.
Mm-hmm.
We do. Like you cannot take that from us. And you know, also singing about love, you know, my life experiences, you know, with that, whatever. And you know, just being creative with my lyrics. You know, I really look up to like Kelly Price, who writes, Frank Ocean, Marsha Ambrosius, Erica Lauren, Andre 3000. You know, it's just creative people like that. You know, who awesome with the pen game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, basically, yeah, that's Soulmatic. Want to talk about love and you know. That good stuff. Bring the old feeling back, really.
That is excellent. Can you give me mine back?
Oh, my bad.
Thank you.
My bad.
Oh, I forgot I took it back.
But
no,
yeah, Soulmatic, it's on iTunes,
Mm-hmm.
Spotify, Google Play, and you can also look it up on YouTube, Drina J Topic. It's also on there too. So, you know, go check it out, vibe to it. Hope you guys love it.
That is excellent.
Yeah.
That's excellent. She has a lot of stuff coming out too. So stay tuned. I'm not lying. I know what I'm saying because it's going to be a banger. Believe that.
Bang, bang. Like pop.
She shot me down. Bang, bang. Hey, let's keep it up. Let's keep it on. So at this point, Drina, you're going to tell me, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are your views about the music industry?
The independent music industry or...
In general, okay, I would say independent since you are an independent.
Well, yeah, because, you know, my first time, you know, actually, like, you know, in there. So far, I can say it's okay. You know, it's not too bad for me, but I'm pretty sure, you know, I have to watch out for certain things. You know, don't sign my name to anything till I know for sure that it's right for me and my craft. As of right now, everything is okay so far, but, you know, I have to watch out for stuff and people. You know, so they won't take your money. Like we said earlier, you know, take your money and stuff. But yeah, it's okay. The industry, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You sure?
It's okay. You know, I mean, from hearing people experiences, you know, they feel like it's, well, basically it is like Hollywood, the real industry. You know, everybody nitpick with each other, backstab each other, steal each other's sounds, take things. Yeah, it's basically like the same thing. But for me, I haven't experienced that so far. But, you know, hopefully I don't run into that. You know, I just stick to myself, stay in my own lane, be antisocial. Yeah. I'm just playing.
With the social people.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But I'm going to be, you know, have my third eye open with certain stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
So... You're yet to find out.
Yeah.
The sharks. Just kidding. I wish you well, dear. I wish you well. Even if you meet something that is unwanted, you should turn it into a lemonade, as they always say. So, Drina, at this point, we're about to gossip.
Oh.
Hey, they say ladies do like to gossip, and guys too in locker rooms. I just had to throw that out. So, we're about to talk about any public thing, public person, public figure, celebrity, or global issue, any personal thing, any local thing, any alien thing you want to talk about. You want to
say alien.
You want to criticize. You want to compliment. You want to just vent at.
Well, what's going on in the world, like in the music industry or whatever it is? Like, what's going on now?
Anything? Nah, I don't know.
Because I mean, I really don't watch TV. Only time I watch TV is when I watch Netflix. That's it, really. Oh. So, you know, everything be on TV. And social media, too. Everything be on social media. I mean, I just heard about that Nicki Minaj and Cardi B incident.
What happened?
They said Nicki was talking about the child, and Cardi B said, yo, talk about my child again. And she threw the shoe. That was it. That's all I know.
Who threw the shoe?
Cardi threw the shoe.
Cardi threw the shoe?
Yeah, she threw the shoe.
At who?
At Nicki. Her and Nicki, they got into it. And Nicki was like, I'm standing right here. Cardi said, come here. I'm standing right here. So that's all I know. You know, I try not to be in all the mix with that, but yeah, that's what I heard.
But she already got mixed with it.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But other than that, I don't know what be going on.
Wow.
Seriously. But, you know, with the whole politics thing and all that other stuff, yeah. I'm real big on that, too. You know, me and my friends, we get together and talk about that type of stuff. But, you know.
Do you know,
like politics?
Do you know Obama is now the president?
He gone.
He gone. He's back.
He's back for real?
Yeah.
He's a clone? What you know about clones?
You have been listening to politics anyway. You know what's going on. You're telling me you don't know.
What's up? What's up with the clones? You a clone?
No, not yet.
You sure?
No,
He said not yet.
So that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Now, how can they find you, Drina? Tell them.
You can find me on IG, Instagram, Drina J Music, Drina J Music. And just follow me and follow my world. See what I do. Yep.
And tell them, you know, everybody out there has a source they derive their creativity from. I don't think I know where I derive mine from. I can't.
Where you get yours from? I mean,
can't express it.
Yes, you can. Because look at all this, like, you know what you're doing.
this is for you guys. But I don't know where I draw mine from. Maybe I don't know. I'm yet to figure out.
Come on now.
But no, and everybody do have this, you know. So tell me, where do you get your source of creativity from?
I get my source from listen to instrumentals, like life experiences, whatever I go through, whatever. And I just take it down. I just jot it down, and like every emotion that I go through, I write it down. I also go like on nature trails too, and then like, you know, because I mean, if you have like a writer's block, which I'm pretty sure like singers or, you know, anybody who go through that, they'll have that. You know, they just need to take a break. So I do that. I go on a nature trail. I go walking. You know, just listen to instrumentals and like, you know, just finding that move and that vibe with it. You know, just put my emotions with the beat. So yeah, that's where I get my creativeness from. And just like watching like my favorite movies or like cartoons and stuff like that. Don't judge me, because I still watch cartoons. Like, you know, Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry.
You want me to judge you?
Yeah. No. Just don't
I wouldn't
judge
judge you.
Better not.
How would you want me to judge you?
But yeah, that's where I get my source from.
I'm thinking of a teenager sitting in front of a TV watching cartoons.
But you know, I do like a teen. Well, I don't know if they think I look like a teenager, but I do get carded. I still get carded though.
I wouldn't say that. Told you earlier, I'm not going to say you're a teenager.
Yeah.
I know you're kind.
You a hater, man.
Thank you.
You a hater.
Thank you.
God.
Thanks for acknowledging it.
Hater creation. That's what you call it.
Thank you. So,
just playing.
That's good. It's good you get your source of creativity from nature scene and also
and from my favorite artists too. Yeah. And how they create. So yeah, I get it from them too.
Okay. So now, I want you to tell me, what do you wish you had known when you were starting?
A great engineer, somebody with a great studio who I can go to, somebody who put me on the right path. But right now, I do have a banging producer. His name is Keanu. He's from Florida. Shout out to Keanu. Also, my engineer. I'm glad I met him too. His name is Daniel Boy, aka D Boy. We met through Facebook. He does music as well. So I met him, and after that, we've been kicking it, rocking out with the music thing, and he been hooking me up, like for real. And Keanu, he been making my beats. Basically, my EP is really produced by him, Keanu. It's just one song called All I Know. It's not produced by him, but all the other 4 songs are produced by Keanu. And Daniel Boyd, I go to the studio with him, and he made my voice popping, make it nice. So I'm glad I met him, and glad that I was connected with Keanu. So everything just came out magical. So it was nice. I like it.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
So just to summarize what she said, it's always good to find someone who's good at what they do.
Yeah. And
a great engineer, a great producer, a good studio that you can start and get going. Someone who directs you to the right path.
And someone who actually like believes in your vision and your creativity too. Because if you be like your circle, if they don't push you a certain way, it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
No, it's not gonna work at all. So maybe that guy who was doubting himself, his circle might, I don't know.
I'm watching him closely. When I see a 3 post of him playing, I'll hit him up like, "Yo, what's up with you? Come on, man."
So you say he's really talented, right, with it?
I haven't. He played. I saw something on his Instagram, right? But I haven't.
Is he nice with it?
He could do better.
Okay.
He has performed on stage one time back in 2017 or 16. So I think it'll take him to realize he has to.
Or maybe he need to find himself though.
Find himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all go through that, just basically like, what do I like to do? Like, what motivates me? Just that type of stuff. I've been there. Yeah. We all need that.
Turning point.
Yeah. Yeah. And whenever you find that, it's a great thing.
It's a great thing.
Yeah.
You have the courage to even use it when you find it.
Yeah. Self-care. You gotta find yourself.
Wow. So that was Drina J. That was Drina J, a music artist, a songwriter, and she even performed the national anthem for the Charlotte Knights baseball
Great experience. Great experience.
And I also went to the American Idol, and I think I told her no.
Yeah, he told me.
During the pre-audition, the third pre-audition.
In order to get to like Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey and all them. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But she's here. She got her EP out.
Yep.
And it's going to be a banger. It's going to be out and it's going to be banging. And there is more future to it. She's not going to stop.
Nope.
If she stops, she owes me $1 million. So.
Get you some switches in the bill.
So. You're going to see.
Sound like somebody's mama.
You're going to hear this, one of her album, Uptown, right?
Downtown. Come on, we ain't gonna.
I call it Uptown. Downtown. So you're gonna hear Downtown at the end of this episode.
Yep.
So stay tuned, and please, as always, this is Creativity is an Idea podcast, a source of creativity for creative people and creative entertaining people. And as always, please share, subscribe, so that we will get quality guests like Drina, so that you get more valuable information to listen to, and we will be popular on YouTube, so that we will keep going, because it's because of you people. Yep. That's why we are doing this, and it's an inspiration that you're all out there, and you're creative entertaining people, and you're people who admire creative entertaining things. And enough of my long talk, dear. And as always, this is Pyeric.
Silly. Thank you for having me.
And Drina, I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Rings. They shocked me.
Shut your mouth.
So that was Drina, and thank you guys. So that was a banger.
Yeah. So downtown. Oh, and I am going to be shooting a music video to that too.
We're gonna shoot a video today.
Mm-hmm.
Today? Tomorrow?
No, because the weather.
Oh, the storm is coming.
Yes,
to North
gonna blow everybody away.
I said it's gonna be a lame storm. That's what I keep saying. People don't get me.
It's not gonna be lame.
As long as I'm in
water?
Pyeric. I'm in Charlotte. It's not going to.
You don't think so?
As long as Pyeric is in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's going to be a lame storm. Trees are.
But you lame though. Ooh.
The storm came with me. Hey, if you're listening, you.
Today, can you swing my way? 'Cause I wanna run with you. Doesn't matter what about or what time takes us, as long as I'm with you, yeah. Can you pick me up about 6:30? That's when the sun's going down, baby, tell me, are you down? Let's enjoy the scenery, just you and me, you and me, yeah. Baby, let's ride out. Can you feel the vibes in here? Can you feel the vibe that's in the air? In the air. Let's crank up. Let's get away. Let's get away. Let's get away. Let's go so far away. Keep going, babe. Keep going till you see the sun rays. Ooh, I love your energy. I want you next to me. No worries, no stress, no cares. Just turn the key, let's both be free. Let's get up, let's go. Let's get up, let's roll. Tell me if you're downtown. Call me up and tell me if you're downtown. Call me up and tell me if you're downtown. Call me up and tell me if you're downtown. Open the door, jump in, top down, hair blowing in the wind. We gonna let the stars take us there. Driving down the highway, put it in cruise control, 1,000 miles on that 6-4. I'm in no rush to get home, 'cause I'm with you.